Alright, so I'm here at Cowabunga Bay. This is a water park I've been wanting to visit for a long time. They got some very unique slides, like these interesting, I don't even know what you call them, like pods. They're kind of like the ones at Wet n Wild in Vegas, which I've been to that park before. But the thing I really want to try is their mat racer is extremely unique, as it has a water coaster uphill section. So it goes down, does a hump, and then probably can't see it because it's behind the entrance plaza right here, but it does an uphill. Depending on your weight and how fast you push off, you might not make it over the hill, you might valley. It's actually really cool. They got a drop pod. My camera would like to focus today. There we go. There's the drop pod. They got this giant bowl over here. Looks like basically just a giant tornado on steroids, so I'm excited for this. We're also going in after 3 o'clock, which gets you cheaper admission. It does look a bit crowded today, I'm not gonna lie. I do hope people are social distancing, which I'm gonna go ahead and bet they aren't. I still have not been on the one at Cowabunga Bay in Vegas, which has the uphill water coaster section, so that sounds cool to do. Alright, so we're in the park right now, and it looks like they took out the uphill section from this mat racer. That's kind of odd. It used to have an uphill section as the only one of its kind, and now it's gone. Alright, first up on the list is this giant half-pipe wild surf. Alright, so we just got off of the pull-in slide. It's built from pull-in in Turkey, and there's kind of their version of a Pro Slide Tornado, and I think it's a lot better. It's a lot steeper, catch a lot more airtime going down the drop. Really, really fun ride. Alright, next up we're going to do their Lazy River. Alright, so we just got out of the Lazy River, and next I'm going to hit up this drop slide right here. Just going to loop around and head over there. Alright, so I lied. Next up is actually going to be the mat racer, which has its hill removed and its parts all the way over there. Line got really short for that, a lot shorter than the drop tower, so we're going to go do that. After a ride on their weird mat slide, we're going to head over to this complex right here, which has these bulb-like parts in it, which look really cool. So that's the one I want to do for sure. Alright, so I just got off of Surf-A-Go-Go. That's the one with the bulbs, and that one's really, really good. It's really interesting. I think Colin makes some really good rides. I think this is actually the first time I've been on one of their slides, and this whole park is filled with them. So it's really cool. Really like their water slides. Really unique bulb designs, and then it's like a mini tornado, and then you kind of go and do a serpentine kind of layout. It's really cool. I really enjoy it. Alright, so it's a really hot day here at Cowabunga Bay. It is 110 degrees right now. After that last ride I did, I had to go get something to drink because it's really, really hot out here. After that, I do want to do the drop box. That's pretty much the only big thing I haven't done is the drop box. And I do want to do their wave pool. I mean, last time I did a wave pool, though, kind of know what happened there. Yeah, so hopefully these waves here are not 9 feet big. So I'll have to go check it out. Alright, next up, I'm gonna go do the drop box. This is my last big slide at the park. Alright, so I just got off of the drop pod slide here. This is my first one by pull-in. And it's kind of a crazy slide. It's not the same as like the whitewater ones. This is German engineered. Most of the water slides in the US are from North America, from either Canada or the US. So this is kind of a different way of doing it. This is more of a European water slide. And the way they do it is the drop doesn't happen immediately. The floor sinks, then it drops, unlike the Pro Slide and whitewater versions where they just drop immediately. A little bit different. Computer system's a little bit different. It has sensors instead of having employees clear it. I think it actually has both, as far as I could tell. yeah, very unique for the US, because this is more of a European design. So that's the cool thing about Cowabunga Bay, is it's all pull-in slides. So you're gonna get more of a European variety instead of the North American variety, which is usually not the case in the US. Most of the US water slides are Pro Slide or whitewater. These ones are pull-in here. So definitely recommend if you want to try some European style water slides. Alright, so that was a great day here at Cowabunga Bay, and as you can see behind me, here's the slide parts for the uphill section that's now gone. So kind of sad that that's gone. I'm sure there's a reason. It may have been an operational reason, because if you're not heavy enough, you do valley. I did know that little tidbit about it. But it's still a fun slide, and what's really unique about the park is the fact that they do have European models, because the US parks are usually mainly whitewater and Pro Slide for the manufacturers. Poland's more like Asia and Europe, so it's unique to see a US park that's dedicated to all these slides. I just really think that's cool. It offers a, I didn't know what to expect going in, because I really like the Wet n Wild Park here in Vegas, and I just, I don't think this park tops it, but it's a different experience because you get these European designs. And you might say, well, what's the difference between it being European or not? It's like the same thing as, like, if you have Mexican food, you're not going to get, pizza there. Most likely not, at least. It's like the same kind of thing. There's different, quirks and tweaks that that are different in different cultures, and you can notice that there, such as the trap door kind of like goes down like that versus the US models where they just drop immediately. They're just like completely different, and they run differently, they ride differently, they feel differently, and it's a very unique experience. So I definitely recommend checking out Cowabunga Bay if you're here in Vegas.